You're tuned in to Sports from the Hoodwood, the internet's premier location for no-nonsense commentary, insight, and opinion on the world of sports. Here's now the man with 100% certified fresh take, your host, KJ Green.
On we go in the Hoodwood. And this weekend is the last weekend that we will have to worry about no football. At least until February anyway. The next 6 months will be inundated with football. Pretty much every weekend and sometimes on weird nights like Tuesday and Wednesday with college. But next Thursday, August 2nd, will be the Hall of Fame game in Canton, Ohio. The Baltimore Ravens will be taking on the Chicago Bears, the first game of the 2018 season. And they've renovated what's now known as Tom Benson Stadium up in Canton, Ohio, where actually it's adjacent to Canton McKinley High School. I've actually been to Canton, been to the Hall of Fame. If you're a football fan, that is a place that you really need to go. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of history, a lot of stuff that you just wouldn't find anywhere else. And I mean, with me, I'm lucky. I'm only about a 4-hour drive from Canton. But if you can ever make the trip to Canton, go. If you ever get the opportunity to catch a Hall of Fame game, go. I went in 2015 to see the Steelers and the Vikings play. The game is boring. There's no getting around it. The game is an absolute bore to watch. Any of the stars that you think that you'll be seeing, you won't see them. They'll probably, if they do play, they'll play one series and be done. But it's an experience like no other. It's something I think every football fan should try to do. It's something that you can make a weekend out of, and it doesn't cost that much to get in the Hall of Fame. And when you go, there's a lot of stuff to see. But the weekend, the Hall of Fame weekend, is where Canton is really on center stage. And the newest class will be inducted this coming weekend. And it is a fine class to be sure. I mean, you have Randy Moss, Brian Urlacher, Ray Lewis, Brian Dawkins. And you also have long overdue players who should have gotten the call to the Hall a long time ago. Like the Packers' legendary lineman Jerry Kramer, Robert Brazile, great linebacker of the 70s with the Oilers, along with legendary general manager Bobby Beathard. Now, the Hall of Canton are getting a strong list of players, no doubt. They impacted the game and were a lot of fun to watch. But also being inducted is one Terrell Owens. And I'm taking nothing away from Terrell Owens. I think Owens and Moss are two of the best wideouts to play the game in the 90s. They were fearless game changers who could make an impact just by stepping on the field. I mean, I'm an admitted long-time fan of Moss. Even though I didn't understand why my beloved Vikings drafted him in 1998, because I thought they had a solid wide receiver core themselves at the time with Jake Reed and Chris Carter. But when I went to his first game, I saw why the Vikings drafted him. I saw why Danny Green was about falling over himself when Moss fell to him at the 21st pick. Moss was a dangerous, just a mind-blowing receiver. And his rookie season made him an immediate impact player. Now, Terrell Owens himself was a crafty, dangerous receiver who had a knack for getting to the end zone at critical junctions. Remember his touchdown kick grab in late in the 98 NFC wildcard game to beat the Packers. After he had a number of drops, he came up big time with a literally last-second grab in the end zone to lift the 49ers in that great playoff game. Owens was off travel, to be sure, but he made an impact at each of his NFL stops. And seeing him now, this dude actually looks like he could step right back out onto the field and play. Not only play, but be an impact player. They've been talking about him playing in the CFL this season. I really don't think it's going to matter much. but he is still in just absolutely freakish shape. I mean, this dude has abs that I would kill to have a tenth of. He is like washboard. I mean, it's like, good grief. But you will not see Terrell Owens in Canton. Now, his bus is going to be there in the hall, but there will be no one there to present him for induction, and he will not be there to make any kind of lengthy speech. Seems that Terrell Owens and the Hall of Fame are having a very nasty feud. Now, T.O. believed that he should have gotten the call to Canton in his first year of eligibility. He got it in his third. Is he right? I think so. But I feel like his churlish personality kept him from being voted in on the first ballot. Now, T.O. is doing something that is unprecedented. He's not showing up at all. The Hall of Fame will mail him his gold jacket the day after the induction ceremonies. T.O. will instead have his induction ceremony at Tennessee Chattanooga, where he went to college. Chattanooga is about 4, maybe 500 miles south of Canton. So, anybody who wants to go and see Terrell Owens with his ceremony and try to make it same day to Canton, it's not going to happen. Now, the NFL, for its part, won't even acknowledge T.O. in its enshrinement proceedings. Now, I think for its part, both NFL and Owens are being petty and, frankly, downright silly. We've all known that Owens is a diva, that he wants a spotlight on himself, the total focus to be on him. Problem is there are other Hall of Famers that are going to have spotlight on them, rightfully so. I have the feeling that Ray Lewis is going to give a sermon when he gets on that stage in Canton. I get the feeling that Randy Moss is probably going to boo-hoo like a baby when he gets on there and they present him with his bust. My question is, who is going to be the presenters? I'm always interested to see who's going to be presenting these men for enshrinement. But Owens wants to focus on him. And doing something like being a no-show and being elsewhere puts the focus on him. Now, the NFL hates to be shown up. We all know that. When the NFL is on center stage, they want to be the focus. They want everything to go with military precision. They don't want any distractions. They don't want any protests. We've already covered that earlier. They don't want anything but what they want, how it's presented, bam, bam, bam. Nothing else. T.O. protesting, not showing up, takes that focus away because you know there are going to be people in the crowd that are going to have signs. Where's T.O.? Justice for T.O. And Terrell Owens, you know, in Chattanooga, where he's going to have this party for him, is going to rail against the NFL, is going to make it a point to needle the Hall of Fame. And the NFL, for its part, is playing right into Terrell Owens' diva storm. I think it's silly. I think it's stupid. You're hurting the rest of that Hall of Fame class by not having the full class there. Your T.O. should have been rightfully in the Hall of Fame earlier. But that's not necessarily anyone else's fault. Only a limited number of people can get in every year. Owens is a Hall of Famer. There's no doubt about that. The problem is, too many people are letting their egos get in the way. And that in itself is the height of hypocrisy and stupidity. There should be some sort of peaceful solution, but it won't happen. The NFL and T.O. have long since proved that they are stubborn beyond belief. Take time out, come back with Fat Dap and Head Slap, and we'll have some quick hits after this.